you asked a car person back in the early 1900s, something like that, they'd name, as far as manufacturers in Wisconsin, they would name American Motors with a Nash. But up here in Hartford, Wisconsin, there's actually another automobile maker, the Kissel.
Here from 1906 to 1931. A lot of people have never heard of Kissel. I know that at this point, part of it is because the car's been out of production for over 80 years. But it's also that this was never a high production vehicle. They never did more than a few thousand per year. It varies, but 2,000 to 3,000 was really their maximum per year. And it was a nicer, higher end car. It was one of those cars of the stars. Amelia Earhart had a Kissel. Fatty Arbuckle had a Kissel. Douglas Fairbanks. Mary Pickford. So it was, yes, absolutely. At its peak, there were over 1,000 people employed by Kissel, and this is not when Hartford was the 14,000 plus that it is today. This is when Hartford was significantly smaller, more in the 3,000 to 5,000 range. So it was not just employing people at Hartford, there were people in the area who were coming to Hartford to work as well.
So in that era, the Kissel would be the equivalent of Cadillac or BMW now, or what?
Probably somewhere in that range. Kissel was not the nicest car that was ever manufactured at that point in time, but it was definitely a nicer, higher end car. So better than average. Absolutely better.
Which of the Kissels is the most popular in the collector market?
Right, that would be the Gold Bug. That is the one when I was mentioning before that it was the car of the stars, but it was the speedster, the one with the slide out, rather than a rumble seat, it had slide out, sometimes called suicide seats or outrigger seats, but that was the popular one. And there's also a movie out from the 1950s, the Eddie Dukin story, and they feature a Kissel in there, and he did own a Kissel as well. But the Gold Bug was definitely the most popular car that Kissel made.
And of course, I'm not going to leave here without talking about an AMC, and this one is actually the star of the museum. The 62 Rambler convertible right here, it appeared on the TV show Third Rock from the Sun.
I couldn't leave without you, Mary.
Who the hell are you?
Alien abduction! Alien abduction!
This is a great museum. It only costs $10 for an adult and $6 for kids to get in here. They love to talk about cars. So if you're in the area, Milwaukee area, this is about an hour and a half, hour north. It's a pretty good deal.